Good evening everyone, welcome to my live stream down in Palma de Mallorca. And you'll recognise where I am immediately. I'm right in front of the cathedral. Now I'm just going to wait for a couple more people to join the live stream. Please let me know if you can see Palma Cathedral and if you can hear me. Okay, good evening everyone. Welcome to my live stream down here in Palma de Mallorca. I am live finally, here to look at the Christmas lights with you. Now, I have to apologise for last Saturday. We've had some really terrible weather here on the island, and after an absolutely beautiful Saturday, a sudden rainstorm hit and we had all sorts of rain and lightning and everything, so I had to cancel it. But we're here now and that's what matters. So if you can hear me and if you can see me, Glyn, hi, I can see you've just popped on there. Nice to see you this evening. I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay, so guys, we're going to start this live stream down in Parc de Mar, and you can see I'm down here by the cathedral. Kathleen, I can see you. Faith, it is indeed Christmas. You know, I don't think last Saturday night's live was meant to be. Oh, hi Stephen as well. Last Saturday's live was not meant to be because we were technically in November, but for me Christmas does start when we do hit December, and we're in December now. Now I just have to explain to anyone who is new to my channel, and welcome if you're a new subscriber or if you're arriving here new to my channel, but since this has been recorded live, there'll be no editing, I'm afraid, which I'm not quite sure if that's a good thing or not. But you'll hear me as well talking to people in the live chat box, and if you're watching on replay, that live chat box then becomes available to see about 12 hours after it's gone live. Now look, I'm down here by Parc de Mar, and you can see right behind me we have an enormous Christmas tree down here, which you can see as you drive through the Paseo Maritimo. Steve, you love Palma, so do I, it's amazing here. And look, you've got all these little kids rides here too as well, but I'm going to take you for a tour of the Christmas lights because they are pretty amazing down here. Des, is that you? Hello, how are you doing? Nice to have you here on my live. Now the lights were switched on I think about 9 or 10 days ago. I didn't come down for it because it's always so busy, and in these weird COVID times I don't particularly want to get caught up in crowds. Now I'm just passing it now. Look, we have these little places all over the city, and it's these little food vans, and they do like churros de chocolate, which are like fried dough with sugar and chocolate, waffles, and they do crepes as well. So everyone comes into town to go shopping and buys little treats like this. Now I'm just coming into the city here. As you can see across the road, the lights are looking absolutely beautiful. Please everyone, if you can see that thumbs up button, please hit that thumbs up button. Helps roll out my video to others. Hi, is that Louise, hello, you are in Somerset. And I just have to say as well, Louise, who is one of my lovely subscribers, has started a YouTube channel. Louise, you're going to have to, I'm perfectly happy for you to put the link actually in the comments when this live stream ends, but she's making amazing videos of the West Country from an area that I come from actually. So go ahead and watch her videos and subscribe to her channel too. Absolutely fantastic. Keep going, Louise, you're doing a great job. Now look, I'm just walking past. Let's just dive into the gardens here. You'll recognise these gardens in my last video about Palma, and they're called the Short Gardens. S''S''Short. Let me just have a quick look. Now I think they had an amazing light display down here during the week, which I missed as well. As you can see, they're all lit up and looking pretty amazing. So we're going to head out. Let's head back onto the main strip here. Now there's so many lights to see here in Palma. It's going to be absolutely impossible to get round them all this evening, but I'm hoping to make a proper recorded video, which hopefully will come out in the next week or so. I'll see how I go. You can just see, actually, look, we're just coming up the side of the palace here. Everything's lit up. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got to love Palma at night. Now it is super busy here. I think a lot of people have come into the city tonight to go shopping and to come and see the Christmas lights. I'm just going to stay away from the crowds a little bit here. Now we're coming up to my favourite area of Palma for Christmas lights, and that's Paseo del Bourne, and it's absolutely gorgeous up here. It's so pretty. Someone just asked me, how's the beach? I actually went to the beach today, believe it or not. It was lovely and sunny. We've had a lovely warm sunny day today, only on the beach though, in the shade. Right, we're just coming up to the end of Paseo del Bourne, and it's absolutely rammed down here. You can see a lot of people are taking photos and selfies. But check this out, guys. I mean, this is why Palma looks so amazing at Christmas. I mean, a lot of cities and a lot of towns in Northern Europe, I mean, sometimes the lights can look a little bit tacky, but I mean, they just kind of have like this one colour light here, and there's like no advertising, there are no Coca-Cola signs or anything like that. I mean, it's just so pretty. You can see you've got the balloon sellers out. You've got street sellers firing things into the sky. So yeah, this is my first time this year down in Palma having a look at the lights. We've been down here when they switch them on, and normally it's really, really packed, so I just didn't want to come down here the other day. But as you can see, it's busier than normal as well, because we're at the start of what is a public holiday weekend. We have a public holiday on Monday and another on Wednesday. Yeah, Glenn, everyone is Christmas shopping here at the moment, and they're all out in the bars as well, look. As you can see as we go around some of these cafes here. And it does feel properly Christmassy, because looking at my temperature gauge before I started this live, it's only 11 degrees, which in my opinion, it's a little bit cold for this time of year. It's normally a little bit warmer than that, and I have to say my hands are absolutely freezing. But yeah, everyone's out. Everyone's out shopping, everyone's come out for dinner. Probably while they can as well. Hi, Andrew McVeigh, how are you doing over there in the UK? You're feeling homesick. I'm not surprised. I mean, I love these little balloons here that they have as well. They're so pretty. I remember when my daughter was little, she always had to take one home with her. But this light display at the top here is just, I mean, it's just a blanket of lights. It's quite incredible, really. Now I'm down here on Paseo del Bourne, and this is the street that has a lot of like really high branded shops. I mean, you can see here you've got Corner here, Max Mara a little bit further down. There's a massive Zara here too, H&M too. But you do have some big brands down here. Right, I'm going to try and go into the middle here. I have to apologise as well, guys, if I can't catch the comments. Oh, the beach quiz. There's the beach quiz. Yes, I'm going to post the answers later. Anyone who's watching, if you're in my Facebook group, you'll know I posted the quiz last night on my Facebook page, just simply because we had such a horrible day. I started looking at photos of beaches. So go into my Facebook group. If you're not a member and you're new here, go and join the Facebook group. We post loads of different content on there, and everyone also posts their photos and videos as well of the island. So yeah, Des, I'll post the answers to that later. Anyway, I don't know whether to give you guys an update about the C word tonight. It kind of feels like it's such a nice video here down in Palma looking at the lights. I don't know whether I should update you, but we have some quite radical news here, and that is that tomorrow the passport system, the COVID passports are going to come into force. So if you're coming over here, obviously if you're coming from the UK, you have to be vaccinated. You're not allowed into the islands, I'm afraid, if you're not vaccinated, and that's everyone over the age of 12. Go and check out my video, my most recent upload if you haven't seen it yet, and you'll get all the rules and regulations if you're coming from the UK on that video. Now, so tomorrow the COVID vaccine kicks in, so if you're going to any bars that have seating for more than 50 people, you're going to need to show this vaccine certificate before you can go in. I'm not going to leave my comment about that or what I think about what is going on in the world at the moment, just that it's all going to be a little bit crazy, isn't it? So anyway, let me flip this back round again. So right, we're right at the top of Paseo del Bourne, and if I go a little bit further up here, now I'm not going to go up this street. I'm going to try and cover as much as I can in this live, but I might have to come back for a part 2 at some point because it is going to be a little bit impossible. Oh, there's a bus right in front of me, that's inconvenient. Now, up this street here, you can see behind the bus is Jaime Trezero, which is one of the main shopping streets here. So, Glyn, yes, you're 11, you can come. Sorry, I just caught a comment there. Yeah, anyone 12 and over has to be vaccinated. 11 and under, I'm afraid you're not welcome if you're unvaccinated. That sounds terrible, but never thought I'd say those words. Anyway, so just further up this road that you can see in front of me, we have one of our big department stores, which is El Corte Inglés, and that kind of equates to kind of like your Selfridges, I guess, of Mallorca, or Phoenix if you're in the north of England. Not quite sure about the rest of Europe, sorry guys, but it's a great department store, and there are 2 big El Corte Ingleses in Palma. One of them's absolutely massive, and they have the same actually we're just going to let's dive off this down this side street. It's quite noisy, but yeah, we've got 2 massive department stores. So, and they have really famous window displays as well, just like they do in the major cities. I hope I haven't cut out, guys. Let me know if the reception goes, if you can still hear me okay, because I'm always really wary about going down these little side streets. As you can see here, look, I'm just passing got some kind of art exhibition going on in here too. All's good, thanks very much for letting me know. That's awesome. There's a fantastic little bar in here actually. This is one of my favourites. It's called El Camino, and they've got like, they do lots of really nice little tapas and stuff. Really nice wine in here too. Worth popping into. Just off Paseo del Bourne. Right, let's head around to Plaza Mercat. But some of these side streets, I think, really look so cute as well with the Christmas lights, because they really have gone to town here in the old town, in the city centre. Right, we're just coming out onto Plaza Mercat, and I do believe we're going to see the first market down here as well. It's hard to believe, guys, isn't it? Look, they've got the fires burning outside these restaurants too. It's absolutely freezing out here. I'm pretty sure some of you who were out here just a few weeks ago at the end of October can't believe we've all got our coats on. The big coat alarm has been activated and we're all wearing them. Okay, so I'm on the road here that would join Jaime Trezero. So back here, and we are going. Sexy Mike, is that you? You're on my live. Brilliant, lovely to see you. I'm sorry I can't catch all of you coming on here, but I've just seen a few names pop up. And this is another little great place just to stop for a little cerveza on the way, quick beer, quick wine, some food. And look, they've got some lovely little stalls down here as well. Now, lovely Amanda, one of our admins on the Facebook group, made a post about chestnuts and sweet potatoes last weekend. And this is one of the stalls that they sell castañas and boniatos. And as you can see, they roast them. And they're absolutely delicious. And they're also quite healthy too. Because if you're not having those, then you're going to be tucking into the chuches or the sweets that you can see on this side here. I'm quite surprised not to see some of these stalls open this evening. There's a few open. Now, I was told to look out for one. Let's see if it's along here. Let me just get away from that recorded music. I think we've got some recorded music going on. But you can see, look, it's very artisan down here. So you've got lots of like homemade souvenirs that you can buy. Ash, you were walking down here 4 weeks ago before the lights came on. It sure does look different. Now look, these lights stay on if any of you are thinking of coming over, and you know, why not? Life is too short. These lights are going to be on until at least Three Kings Day, and then they put them back on as well for the San Sebastian fiesta that we have later on in January. It's quite busy coming through here. No? Got a gorgeous little bakery here as well, look. This is the Forn de Teatre. I'm just going to take a little peek in the window here just to make you all hungry as well. Check this out, really super nice. And you have all the traditional turrones as well that you can buy. Turron is the traditional Spanish sweets, which are kind of like nugget that you can buy over Christmas here. Now, I want to get up to Plaza Mayor now, and I'm just wondering which set of steps to take. Let me come around here. There's literally no avoiding doing the steps in the live. So I'm just coming up around by the main theatre here, the Teatro Principal. Ooh. Muy bien. And I think we're going to head into Plaza Mayor, because you may remember in my Halloween ghost walk we went into Plaza Mayor and they were just starting to put the lights up in there. So I think as it is the main square here in Palma, that's it, I've got to do the steps. We're doing the steps. Here we go. Got my trainers on so I can get up here quite quickly. Okay. And you're definitely going to get some nice views as we come up in front of the Rambla as well, which is in front of me, which are the flower stalls that you saw when when I did my live over Halloween. Now, I'm not sure how this is coming out. Thanks, Des, I'm already out of breath, just catching my breath here. But you can see the flower stores, the Rambla flower stores just out here in front of me. And they've got more than flowers now, actually. They've got a few other little, you can get your churros, the chocolate, you can get snacks and a few gifts as well. So come on, let's go. Let's head up these steps. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I have to say, I can't cut this out, unfortunately. Right. It'll be worth the wait anyway. But as you can see, we're coming into Plaza Mayor. Got the little kids merry-go-round here. And this is the place to come. Let me just get away from the recorded music. I hate to get a copyright claim. Now this is the place to come to get your nativity scene. So basically what is so popular out here in Palma is families spend years creating their nativity sets, which they'll put in their windows and have out for display over the winter season. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Let me just get my breath back. Right, so Plaza Mayor is filled with these stalls, as you can see, and families buy, they might buy like a little windmill one year and other little bits and pieces for it, and it kind of builds up into this like epic Belens, they call it, which Belens means Bethlehem, but they're basically better known as nativity sets. Now here as well, look, I'm just see these little things here. Now these are very traditional in Barcelona. I can't remember the name of it, but basically if children hit them with a stick, sweets will mysteriously appear alongside it. Glyn, you've just super chatted me. Thank you so much. Thank you, that's really kind of you. But you can see, look, you can buy just everything here, look. You've got your three wise men, and also the thing to look out for in any Spanish nativity scene is, how can I put it? One of the figures going to the loo, it's like you see them squatting down and you have to look out for the person doing that. It's just like really traditional here. It's really bizarre. But anyway, look, we're here in Plaza Mayor and it's pretty epic. Check it out. And down this side of Plaza Mayor as well, you've got more opportunities to buy items for the Belens. Let's have a quick look down here. I mean, look at these, they're all handmade, they're all super cute. Look, check these out. They're sort of like Mallorquin inspired as well. Yeah, the squatting person. Yeah, you have to if you're in Mallorca at any point over Christmas, you have to go check out the Belens and find the squatting person. But I love these. I mean, look, they've like kind of made them very Mallorquin. You've got the very traditional outfits on these ones as well. So pretty. And you can get like little Christmas gifts as well from the stalls. Handmade goods. I mean, you've got to admit, guys, if you ignore the news, and I have to say, if you ignore the news and just get on with your life, you can actually realise that there's just like so much amazingness out here in the world to see and to discover and to not miss out on either, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to be missing out on their Mallorca holidays this winter, coming out from the UK at least as well. Everyone else, please don't cancel. I mean, it's just so gorgeous to come down here. Okay, so we're going to head up Calle San Miguel. Now, this is one of the main shopping streets up here as well. Following the barking dog. Let me see if I can get past him. But the best thing, though, about visiting Palma is to dive off onto the side streets and to check out little independent shops down the side street. So if anyone's over here, do your shopping down here, hey, because it's so much better than Amazon Prime. I can just see a sun. Hey, Gloria from Ireland. Is that you? You are my life. Lovely to have you here. I think those bells tell me it is now 8 o'clock down here. I'm going to take you guys very quickly up to Plaza España. You're going to be here in September, Des. Fantastic. Brilliant, Gloria, it is you. Fantastic. Okay, so it's not just Palma where you can come down and... okay, hang on. I've just come up to like a massive crowd of people. Where am I going to go? Let me just dodge around here. I think they're going to church. I can't believe how busy it is. I don't know why everyone's down here. Ed Sheeran was here a few weeks ago. I'm going to dive down this way, guys. It's a little bit less busy. I think we have a lot of street performers down here. I think we've just missed one. Anyway, I'm going to avoid the massive group of people. A little bit less COVID-y. I could do without getting COVID this month, I have to say. Yeah, exactly. I've just seen a comment pop up. Oh, barking dog in a smart jacket. Let me just walk past him. Yeah, let's hope for better weather this December. We already had a lovely day today. Beautiful sunshine. If you find a nice cafe to sit out on, you're going to need sunscreen. Because even though the air temperature is actually quite cold, when the sun comes out, it is absolutely gorgeous here. So I'm just coming down behind the back of Mercat Olivar. I'll take a side sweep from Calle San Miguel because it was absolutely rammed. I couldn't have got through the crowd, to be honest. This wasn't the route I'd planned, but we'll go with it. Let's get back to all things Christmassy. So out here in front of me you can see Mercat Olivar. This is one of the biggest indoor markets in Europe. I've featured it in my what to do over the winter video, which you can also see on my channel. And also on all the squares around here too. Look, they're starting to close down these because it's 8 o'clock. These little merry-go-rounds, but you get like these kids merry-go-rounds everywhere. So if you're coming in with kids, which let's face it, if you're coming from the UK and you're bringing kids, they are going to be under 11. They're going to absolutely love those merry-go-rounds. Right, so just in front of me, right, let's head back onto San Miguel. I can see that it's quite empty over here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that huge gathering was all about. Now, we did hear on the news this week that New Year's Eve celebrations in Plaza de Court, which I haven't gone down in this particular live stream, I will come back to it, have been cancelled. Now, if you're coming over to Palma, over the winter and you're hoping to be able to come out for the New Year's Eve celebrations, I'm afraid they're not going ahead. Just taking a look back down Calle San Miguel, which is the street I was originally walking up here. And yep, it is still really busy. But unlike the UK where shops close at about like 5:30 or 6 o'clock, they stay open here until about 8 o'clock. Some of them stay open as late as 10, which I think Court Inglés and Carrefour are open until 10 o'clock. So there's so much opportunities. If you do come over, if you want to go shopping when it's a little bit quieter, you can do. You're not limited to those really short hours. Okay, so a few things going on this month and over the winter. We've got a public holiday on the 6th and the 8th. I think shops are closed on Monday, but they're going to be open on Sunday this weekend. They're not normally open on Sunday. I can just see a comment coming in about the car parks. I normally park my car up in Plaza Mayor, not Plaza Mayor, sorry, Plaza España, underneath Plaza España. Let me just flip it back because we're coming up to another area which has some market stalls. Yeah, if you're coming into Palma, my recommendation is to park underneath Plaza España because there is loads of parking down there. I tried to park in the Lonca, but I couldn't get a space at all. So we're at the top here of Calle, which joins onto the Rambla, as you can see here. I'm going to turn around and we're going to head into Plaza España. We've got also more really nice stalls here as well. Pick up leather goods, jewellery as well. Christmas presents, you've got books for children, Mallorca colouring books, all sorts of artwork as well. I mean, it really is fab. If you're coming out here, don't cancel your trip, come on out. Right, we're just coming into Plaza España now. You can see everyone's out for a little bit of dinner, a little bit of tapas, some drinks. Fat boy, hello, how are you? Ian, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Everyone, I can see there are 42 of you watching. Please hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it if you can see it on your device. Right, so we're coming into the main square, well, another main square here, up in Plaza España. And this is a great place to come as well for all the markets. You can get literally presents and all sorts here. You just have to be careful for the bike path, which isn't very well marked. You have to be careful not to get run over. It's actually right here. There's a bike path right there. Okay, so as you can see, I'm up here in Plaza España. I think let's just have a quick look around here too. Now, I'm not sure how this compares to your Christmas markets over wherever you are watching this live stream from. Please let me know what you think. It's a very different side to Mallorca. If you come out here and you come out for summer holiday and you come out for a beach break in the resorts, would you be tempted to come out here for a winter break? Would you want to come out here for Christmas even? Let me know. But I mean, there's a great atmosphere here. And it's nice to see people out and about as well. And it's nice to see that these market stalls are open. Right behind me too as well, you can see Müller, which is a German drugstore, I guess. It sells toys and really nice food and German food and wine and perfume and all sorts of stuff, actually. It's one of my favourite shops to dive into. Okay, I'm just going to come back into the square. And up here in Plaza España, if you are coming to stay elsewhere on the island, this is the area that you either come into, either to maybe park in the car park, or to get the bus into, or the train into as well. So all of that is just across the road. The bus stops and the train stop is across the road. Okay guys, right, that is my very first Christmas lights video. Oh, it's my very first Christmas lights live stream from out over here in Palma. Now I've got a few more things lined up as we go through the month. We have there's the Santa Lucia service which happens in Palma Cathedral, and I think that is on the, oh my goodness, I literally cannot remember. I will put it in the notes below. I think it's like the 12th of December or something like that, but that's very popular with our Scandinavian viewers. So I know Anne is going to post a video in the Facebook group if you want to check that out. Christmas is huge over here, so everyone normally celebrates on the 24th. The Brits, of course, we all celebrate on the 25th, but the really big night is on the 5th of January when the Three Kings arrive. And that procession is actually going to take place. The Three Kings will be arriving at various ports all over the island. So it's kind of a shame really that New Year's Eve has been cancelled here, because it's kind of the main event here, which is just really super sad. Now, I have heard that Pueblo Español, they have a Christmas market going on. They also have a New Year's Eve event going on, so if you were planning to come to Plaza Court, head on over to Pueblo Español, which is just on the west side of Palma. We have a few other Christmas markets going on. You have the Porta Portals market happening in a couple of weeks, and also there's a market down in Santa Ponsa, and I dare say over on the northeast coast around Pollença there are going to be Christmas markets as well. Okay everyone, thanks very much for coming along to my live this evening here in Palma. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you all in the next video, and I will leave you with a few views from Plaza España this evening.